And this is his 6th day when he's reading a lot of books that he has. It is available with him. So please join me welcoming Toastmaster Padma Kumar, who will be evaluating the speech of Toastmasters. Padma Kumar.
Thank you very much, Narottam. Thank you. Good evening to everybody. Ringa, ringa, roses, pocket full of poisons is what we heard from Hari Priya today. So if I were to look at today's speech, I would probably say, mentor, mentor, mend my skills, do it with a lot of love and care. Today we heard Swatas, how important it is to have a mentor and what kind of benefits can we get from taking on a mentor. Let me tell you what I felt to be the best of Swati's speech today. First and foremost, I think she maintained a very pleasant disposition throughout, smiling and making sure that she was able to present her best self while she was speaking. In spite of the fact that we were doing a Zoom exercise, she did interactive kind of questions. She asked questions and requested us to put the responses in chat box. So very well done on that as well, Swati. The third part is the concept of pairing that you brought in and how the power of two can be leveraged when it comes to benefiting from the mentoring. You also divided your entire part into 3 segments or 3 compartments and clearly told us why is mentoring important, what is your personal journey, and what kind of benefits can we expect from mentoring. So all in all, you did a very good job as far as the objectives are concerned. Now, here are a few recommendations that I have for you, Swati. Firstly, you had some questions, but some of those questions actually put you in a spot, because when you ask the question saying, which segment would you like me to focus more on, in spite of the fact that the responses you got were all segment 1, you still had to say that I'm going to cover all 3. Now, my recommendation to you is you ask a question in such a way that doesn't put yourself in a spot. For example, I would ask the question like this: would you all like me to cover all the 3 parts? And I'm sure everybody is going to give you a yes for a response. So anticipate what kind of response will come and structure your question accordingly. There were a couple of issues on grammar. I'm going to just point out one, because that is something that many of us have as an issue in speaking this language. When you say one of my, it should be followed with a plural, like one of my friends, not one of my friend. One of my books, not one of my book. Many of us have that issue, so I would like you to also focus on some of these issues related to grammar. The third one is, I was also expecting some kind of a wow moment in terms of what you had experienced from a mentor. And I was really waiting for that, because personally, when I my journey with my mentor, one of the inputs I got was that he told me that, Padma, when you think as you speak, you have a habit of rolling your eyes high. As in, when you're thinking, the eyes kind of start looking up. So this was not something that I was conscious about. And since my mentor pointed it out to me, I was able to address that and make sure that I kind of drop that habit. So that kind of some wow discovery that you had, if you had shared as a part of the journey, it would have been great. Overall, I would say it was well structured. Ask questions where you can live with the answer that you get, and also pay a little bit of address to your grammar. Otherwise, a brilliant speech. Thank you very much, and over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Padma. Now we come to voting for the best evaluator.
Just a small input. I'm sorry to interrupt, but then was the timer visible? To me, the timer wasn't visible. I don't know whether we can do something to make sure that the timer becomes visible to the speaker.
Yeah, even it was not visible to me.
Yeah, anyway, no problem. Go ahead.
Just a suggestion, we can do this thumbnail on the top right. That way, all of the speakers get like a view. And Vijay was showing colors as cards, and that was visible if you put the thumbnail. We will send the screenshot for later so that view thumbprint kind of view will.
All right. Thank you, Vasudha. So we come to the voting section. I'm really curious to know whether both the timers.
So I think due to time problem, I mean card visibility problem, both evaluators are not qualified. But I think if both are not qualified, if, I think in the same range, so we can do still voting or not. I mean,
Since both are not both are disqualified, I think we can qualify them.
yes.
So one recommendation for future meetings is that there is a way in which you can make, one of the participants to have the biggest picture in the middle. There is some facility for that where you make that picture the biggest and the rest can be a ribbon. If during the speeches, if we can make timer as the prominent one, I can share with you later as to how exactly that is done. But if we do that, it may be helpful for the speakers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think you can just press on the thumbnail and you can spin video. I think it's good. Just on the particular person you want to see and press spin video.
We can discuss this later. We are already running short of time. I'll just share the link. As both of them have qualified, I'll just share the link.
Yeah, so
both are not qualified, but still we are doing voting, right?
yeah, let's vote for them because we give them the benefit of doubt because of technology. They could not see the cards properly, so we give them the benefit of doubt. And with that, let's have the voting. So Lakshya has already shared the link. I request everyone to go on that link and click whichever evaluator they like the most. Vijay, tell me once this 1 minute thing is over, and then I'll. All right, let's move on. So we will move on to evaluation of this meeting, how this meeting went. As I said in the beginning of meeting that I have my team with me who will be presenting a report at the end of the meeting and they will be giving their report. So I'll be inviting my team members and who will be coming and sharing their report about the rules that they have taken. So first of all, I would like to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Ishwar, to please come and present his report as a Wordmaster and grammarian. Over to Toastmaster Ishwar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narottam. Welcome back, everyone. It was fabulous meeting indeed. So here is a grammarian report. I guess word of the day is used by Swati Kathi Raman. And word of the day and idiom of the day, we have 3 fellows who used these 2 idiom of the day and word of the day at a time. And these 3 people are Lakshya, Salab, and Srinivas. So guys, can we have a virtual clap for these 3 idiots? At least the only thing we can give it as of now, right? Okay, so now coming to the good uses of words. So 4 people used many numbers of good words, and these were indeed, knuckle, put yourself in others person's shoe, impacted, paranoid, concealed, nursing, and the last, I guess, the benefit of doubts. So these were the good uses that many speaker has used in their speeches. And moving to the recommendations, guys, don't you feel that this is our first meeting and we'll start cracking the other person the sentences and doing the operation kind of things? And I guess Padma sir already did his operation in our speeches, I guess. So from, I guess, next meeting we will go through the recommendation and related to those kind of things. So as of now, that's it from my side. Handing over to the general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishwar. Now we move on to our next member who will be presenting our counter report. So may I invite Toastmaster Rimi to present her our counter report. Over to Toastmaster Rimi.
Hello everyone. Indeed, it was a great meeting, and I will have to quickly run through and get the ducks in the row in order to finish in time. So the very few viruses transmitted to me were by Toastmaster Padma Kumar sir and by Toastmaster Dushmanta. A round of applause for them. And I'll quickly start from Animesh. In his whole course of meeting, he has transmitted 4 viruses, which is so 4 times R, 2 times 3 times, and he had double clutches. He has now where I will were used as double clutches. Haripriya, her viruses were and 4 times, so 7 times 7 times 2 times. Halat was used as informer, where I at the it is he will and Spanish were used as double crutch. Grammarian, he had only 1 virus, which is so he used it 6 times. And myself, I used 3 R's, 1 short pause, and how was used as double crutch. Timer Vijay had 16 and the was used as double crutch. Lakshya vote counter had 4 and was used 5 times. Like was used as double crutch. Evaluator Srinivas had 4 and 2 ums. Vasudha had 1 and once. 3 short pauses. That TCS I believe was used as double crutch. Padma Kumar sir had 3 R's. All the was used as double crutch. Swati had 2 but 1 and so 4 times. Once, which which and okay were used as repetitive words. Thrice and twice. Even for was used as double crutch. Abdul table topic master, so twice. 7 times 1 time in this was used as double crutch, so was used as double crutch. Yash, he had so 3 times. 12 times like 3 times. Guest Virender, 10 times so. 12 times I can was used as twice. Karti Ravan 5 times and was used as a single crutch. Dushmanta 2 and as a single crutch. Satya used 6 times, was used as a crutch. Up to was used as and thrice. Shalab so twice, like twice, twice. Priya twice. Kiruba Karan 10 times so 5 times. Nikita 4 times if they was used as crutch. That's it from my report. Thank you.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Rimi. Such a detailed report. It was wonderful. I'm sure you would have paid a lot of attention to listening to each and every one. So great job. Now we come to our timer. My next member, timer. So please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Vijay to present his timer report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narottam, and good afternoon, everybody, once again. So here I will present my timing report. First for is prepared speech section. Both the speakers were well prepared and their ducks in a row. And TM Vasudha took 7 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Swati took 6 minutes 18 seconds. Then table topic section where Yash took 1 minute 37 seconds. Virender Rathod took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Kathi Ravan took 1 minute 44 seconds. Dushmanta took 2 minutes 45 seconds, and he was my best in table topics. Satya Narayana took 1 minute exactly. Then Shalab took 1 minute and 14 seconds. Priya Jain 1 minute and 36 seconds. Toastmaster Kiruba Karan took 1 minute and 37 seconds. Then Toastmaster Nikita 1 minute and 16 seconds. And last but not least, last section, evaluation section, where Toastmaster Srinivas took 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and Toastmaster Padma Kumar took 3 minutes and 59 seconds. I think this happened due to the technical problem in timing cards. That's it from my side, and over to you, Toastmaster Narottam.
Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. Now we have a next member. He's a new guy. I mean, it's an interesting role that he has taken. So it's a video monitor. So let's invite Toastmaster Animesh to listen to what exactly he has to say as a video monitor report.
Hello, everyone. All right. Yeah. Thank you. So today I saw a lot of halos and a lot of dark faces. So here's my report on the video presence of each and every one of you. Now, for those of you who didn't switch on their videos, well and fine. Thank you. I don't even have to comment on you. It's easy peasy. Okay. Now, for those of you who kept the video on, here's my report for you. Oh, somebody just put their video on as well. Now, for those of you who kept the video on throughout the meeting, first of all, Vijay said, amazing video presence. All I would suggest is, have something to cover the light behind you. It kind of gives a halo effect. It doesn't affect the video presence much, except kind of blurs the face out, and that's sometimes not a good thing. It kind of darkens your face out, darkens the whole tone over here. All right, Toastmaster Haripia, amazing video presence. No halo so far, best. Toastmaster Vasudha, amazing. I mean, sure, it was a bit dark over there in general, but still you managed to, keep an amazing video presence there. Toastmaster Srinivas, I couldn't see your face so far. I could only make out, sides of your face. So next time, if you're in a meeting, next time if you're in an online meeting, make sure your face is visible. Toastmaster Kirubakaran, your face was visible, so thank you very much. Toastmaster Anand, your face was visible again, and clear, visible, and the light really reflected on you. Toastmaster Padma Kumar, for somebody with an amazing voice, unfortunately, this time video presence. You didn't have that great of a video presence. I'm sorry to point it out, but here's what we can do. I mean, you had a halo over here, and at some point, your face was visible. But what I would suggest is, let's have the light in front of you and not behind you, right? Toastmaster Remy, I don't know what happened, but what happened in the middle. But what I can see right now is amazing. Is you being amazing over there. I mean, the light is in front of you rather than behind you, which is the best configuration. Of course, there's a halo coming over as well, but we can work on it. Toastmaster Virendra, amazing. I mean, it's too bright on you, so kind of reduce the brightness there. Toastmaster Ishwar, decent video presence. I could see your face clearly. It was legible. Of course, along with that, Toastmaster Narottam Kishore. Can I say that was a decent video presence so far? Toastmaster Deepak, first of all, welcome back, and don't let's not use the green screen, huh? By the way, welcome back. So apart from that,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Yash, sorry, guest Yash, and no, you're not the Toastmaster. I don't know why. Okay, guest Yash, amazing video presence over there, and Toastmaster Vishal. Although you have a great video presence, we could see not just your face, but the whole of your body over here. So thank you very much. Let's follow this for the upcoming meeting, because we have the ISC coming up. So we'll have to use not just our face but our hands as well. A suggestion for those of you who are speakers today. Next Some of you had clear hand gestures coming, but but for the rest of you, this is a good recommendation, is that whenever you are, whenever you're on a, okay, so whenever you're on a call, or, and let's say you're attempting a speech in a speech contest, make sure your gestures are visible to everyone and are not at all hazy. Something like this: we don't want this, we want this, right? So with that, I'll, so this is my tip of the day. This is the video monitor tip of the day. And with that, I'll hand it over to the Toastmaster, to Toastmaster Narottam, our general evaluator for today. Toastmaster Narottam, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Animesh. That was really a brilliant report. Most of us were curious to listen to you, what you were saying as a video monitor, because for us it was a new thing, and yeah, that added a lot of value as a video monitor. So brilliantly done. Thank you very much. All right, now we come to voting for the best role player. Now I'll tell who the role players are, so that you remember these guys. You have to vote for those guys. So we have Sergeant Towns, Toastmaster Animesh, Wordmaster Grammarian, Toastmaster Ishwar, our counter, Toastmaster Rimi, timer, Toastmaster Vijay, table topic master, Toastmaster Abdul, video monitor, Toastmaster Animesh again, and vote counter, Toastmaster Lakshya. So I request Toastmaster Lakshya to share that link in the chat group, and I request everyone to vote for whichever role they like the most. Toastmaster Lakshya.
Just confirm when 1 minute is done, okay?
Yes, sure. Yeah, done.
All
yeah,
right.
1 minute is done.
That's it. Right. Thank you very much. I come to my last report, which is report for the meeting. And in the interest of time, I'll be very short and crisp. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to talk only about the improvements. I'm not going to talk about what we did. I'm going to talk about what we could have done better, so that we don't have much time. We're already running late, and I want to finish it up. So the meeting started at 3:08 p.m. One obstacle that we had, meeting starting late, was all the role players are not on time. So I request next time if we have this online meeting, I request all the role players to log in at least 10-15 minutes before the meeting starts, so that we can start the meeting on time. That was the only issue, that we could not start the meeting on time. Rest of everything was taken care of. Sergeant Arms did excellent job. One area of improvement, when you invite presiding officer something creatively, that's something that adds a lot of spice to the meeting. So introduction of presiding officer, that could have done in a better way. I like the way all the guests were welcomed even before the meeting. Toastmaster Vatsudha, Toastmaster Haripriya was welcoming all our guests over there. They were saying greetings to our guest member. I'm sure our guest member would have felt welcome coming to this meeting. So that was brilliantly done. Presiding officer, for the presiding officer, maybe you could have started with some kind of opening message. You did start with the guest introduction and all that, but you could have given some opening message, and that could have set up the tone of this meeting. And then, of course, introducing Toastmaster of the Day creatively. Again, you could have used some creative introduction of Toastmaster of the Day. That could have been done better. Grammarian, it was brilliant. The way you explained your role, it was slow and it was easy to understand. That was brilliantly done. Our counter, you blended well with the theme, with the kind of this filler words, and you blended well with the viruses and all that. That was really creatively done. Timer, I like the way you prepare the cards. You put your son on the job and asked him to prepare those 3 cards. That was excellently, that showed that you were well prepared for this meeting. But overall, all the reports by grammarian, our count and timer, it was helpful, smooth, audible, and positive. So it was a great job done. Video monitor, needless to say, it was something new for all of us. You had a lot of excitement to this meeting. So brilliant, great job done over there. Our speech evaluators, Srinivas and Padma, I like the way you gave your feedback. It was empathetic, it was motivational, the recommendations were brilliant. I would like to point out what Padma sir did. He not only suggested what improvements the speaker needs to do, but he suggested how the person should have gone about, giving that. So he talked about how of that feedback, about how to improve and what all suggestion he was giving. That was, and he added that how part that was excellently done. But overall, you finished with a positive tone and you involved somebody in your reports. That was excellent, brilliantly done. There was no unnecessary distraction. We felt that in the beginning of the meeting, there might be some distraction, but it went pretty smooth. So kudos to Animesh and Haripriya. They managed the show really well. So brilliantly done. Table topics, Master, you introduced your role clearly. You talked about the timing of this role. One thing I liked about his speech was your topic was quite easy, and it was easy for any guest to come and talk about those topics. So you really, with the kind of topics that you were giving, it was encouraging the guest member to come and speak on topics. So that was a great job done. And yes, last, as a Toastmaster of the day, right, the theme was pandemic. Well, I mean, I would not comment. I mean, I would love to hear something else, because every year we are hearing about this pandemic and COVID-19 and all that. But you chose that. I mean, it's okay, because the issue is there was a lot of facts were there, and somewhere we felt that we don't need so much of facts. But again, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you chose that theme. But what I liked about your theme was that you involved the audience. You asked a lot of questions to the audience, and audience felt involved. They were answering some of the questions that you're putting up. So that was excellently done. Although you're giving a lot of facts, but you audience with the question that we are putting up. So that was excellent done. Maybe we could have managed more the time management part, because we are running late, where you could have improved, because it's a Toastmaster of the day job to make sure, we are managing this time. Meeting is going as per the timeline that we have mentioned. And yeah, you missed introducing Vasudha. So maybe I think technical glitches and all that, that way things might have happened. But excellent done. I mean, you involve the audience with the kind of question that you're putting up, so that made the your theme really interesting. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Everyone enjoyed this meeting. It was the first time we are having this online meeting. It looks like our next meeting also be online with the given scenario that we're having. So I look forward to seeing you again. So that concludes my GE report, and over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Haripriya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narottam. It was wonderful feedback. Yes, I was wondering the same. That's the reason I was keeping on like so many facts and figures around. Okay, not waste much time. I would quickly get a few suggestions from my side. Please don't just go to whatever the people are saying, the word of mouth. Just go to what I have done is I just go to the website. It's the WHO website, World Health Organization, the UNICEF website. Post you can go to, and as well there are other related stuff in this website which you can see everything. WHO has particular precautions, treatment, and what kind of virus has been spread. Please read that website. Every stuff I have gone through some years, and another website is a history. I guess you might be knowing about the history channel, right? That is a website. There are only 3 websites we are reliable to it. You can see, apart from the 3 viruses which I mentioned, there are chikungunya, there are Zika, there is also Ebola virus. There is something called as the Rift Valley fever. There is something called as yellow fever. There is also called as SARS and Elan, Hendra virus. These all things has been spread only and only because of missing sanitization. We are lacking the sanitization. We are lacking the personal hygiene. And also, whatever we eat is very, very important. Please don't touch the carcasses of the dead animals. Please be very safe. If you are even animal lover, please make sure that you wash hands after that. That is very, very important. So keep your surroundings clean, keep your country clean, and as well, you travel to other countries, keep that country clean. It's all completely upon you. So take precautions, be clean. This is what I can say. This is the only thing which I've understood the proper conclusion of everything. Yes, and anything else? Obviously, I can just you can just check out on the website. And I hope everybody stay healthy, stay safe. Please don't panic. We can fight everyone all together. This is the universal law of the nature. It happens again and again. There is nothing. No need to worry about it much. Just stay safe. And yes, now I hand over this meeting to a presiding officer, Vasudha Joshi.
Thank you, Arithya. So I would like to keep my remarks as well very short and crisp. Like we should also keep our trips outside our home short and crisp. And so vote counter, are we ready with the results? Yeah, Lakshya?
Yes, Vasudha, we are ready with the results.
Okay, great. Also, just meanwhile, share the link. We will also do an evaluation for our TMOD as well as general evaluator. This is calculated every quarterly. So if you can fill in your feedback and marks in the link that Lakshya will share now. We will have 1 minute for the same. And Lakshya, you can get ready with the results.
Sure. I'll share the results. I'll share the link for T-mode later. Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
So,
if you have it ready, we can just send them now. That's all. While you announce the results, people
yeah,
can...
I'll just announce the results for the
Sure.
best speaker. For the best speaker, Vasudha won for the best speaker.
Thank you.
Best role player, we'll go for best evaluator, Toastmaster Padma Kumar. For best table topics, Yash. And best video master will be best role player is video master Toastmaster Animesh.
Is the other animation?
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations to all the winners. Meanwhile, Lakshya will send that link. My closing remarks. So our area director Sandeep has wanted me to share his thoughts with you. He really loved how we introduced a new role player called the video monitor, someone who enters the video, because according to him, that was the cherry on the cake. Since the new contest is going to be on video, this was a nice addition to our club meeting. And this is from my side. Send your loved ones and your friends, but from a distance. Stay away, stay healthy. Over to you, Lakshya, if you have the link.
I'll just share this.
Okay. If anyone has anything they would like to share right now would be a good time.
Hey guys, Aman here from Pune. I'm division lead. I already told this to Sandeep also, and I really enjoyed the meeting. It's for the very first time I am attending any of the club meetings of Hyderabad. I guess this is the only thing for which we can say thanks to Corona. But really enjoyed a lot, and I really look forward to attend many more meetings in Hyderabad physically, and surely will visit the club someday in near future.
Thanks a lot, Sandeep. Amandeep.
Thank you, Amandeep. I've shared the link with everyone. This is the link for the GE and TMOD feedback. So kindly fill that. Timer, if we can maintain like a half a minute or a minute. And Sandeep, over to you now.
Yes, there are 2 links. Those were shared.
Thank you so much, Vasudha. So actually, the first appreciation and the appreciation you quoted It was not from me, it was from the division director Amandeep. Thanks Amandeep for sharing your wonderful words and thoughts and appreciation to the club. And I wish all the best for the club to continue such meetings. It was really a wonderful one. I think there was no homework done for this, but the way the meeting was organized, it was wonderful. And congratulations to all the role players, the organizer, Animesh, and each and everyone. Thanks so much, and I'm very glad that I'm part of it. Kudos to you, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. I sent the latest link right now. Yeah, fill that one. The one either me or Haripriya has sent, not the one which Lakshya sent. Okay. Invite on stage Toastmaster Animesh for you to take over and close the meeting. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So I hope each and every one of you enjoyed the meeting. First of all, this was our first online meeting. We had no idea, you know, we had no idea how the response would be. So I'm really glad. All of us are really glad that a lot of you turned up. So first of all, congrats. So first of all, yay, Elan. And second, let's acknowledge the presence of area directors Animesh Mahapatra for area H2 and Amandeep Singh from Division D, and along with that, we previously had area director Sandeep Rajmatasu for area E3, our area, and along with them, Sainath Gupta for area G1, who had just stepped in for a while and then left. So thanks a ton, each and every one of you district officers, for stepping in and observing. And I'm pretty sure the message will be sent around. So with that, I hope each and every one of you enjoyed the meeting. Stay safe, stay healthy, and practice social distancing. The meeting is closed. Thank you very much.
Thanks.